Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So today I'm gonna create this makeup look with you guys. So we're gonna create this look together. It's a very beautiful, easy champagne brown eyes which you can do literally with anything and everything. Every time you're going out and you don't know what to do, this is the look that you can create, and it's very easy, very quick. Not quick in the video because I'm explaining and talking a lot, so yeah, it's really quick and easy. So we can do that. And also I'm gonna be using a lot of new makeup, so you're gonna see a lot of first impressions. So I have brands like Colorbar, Morphe, and K Beauty, or whatever, Natasha Moor, a lot of the products. So yeah, I'm gonna be using them and give you guys my thoughts on them. So yeah, if you're interested to see how I got this makeup look, then make sure you watch this video till the end, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you like this video. If you like such content, you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, of course. That would mean a lot to me. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram as well, because I create so many makeup looks there as well. So yeah, now without any further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so let's get started. So I have a few products from Colorbar. I do have the Morphe palettes and some other brands as well. So I think most of the base products are gonna be from Colorbar because I have quite a few products from them. And then, as I said, eyes we can do Morphe, and I also have an eyeshadow palette from Colorbar also. Let's see what we end up creating. Let's see what products we end up using. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of new makeup, a lot of first impressions. So if that is something that you would like to see, and yeah, I think now without any further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit and I'm gonna keep it right here so I don't break the bottle, and I don't know how much to apply. Okay, so I'll try and massage it into my skin and also dab it. So okay, so my skin is already very slippery and moisturized. It also feels a lot more glowy, of course, because we have used an oil treatment. So yeah, so if you're, yeah, it feels really nice. Yeah, it does feel really nice. My skin is very slippery, smooth. If you like that oily, not oily, that if you're a dry skin type, you will understand what this is. It's not oily for us. It's somewhere really nice, and it's also moisturizing. So yeah, I do like it. Let's see how my foundation pairs on top of that. And yeah, I think I'll let this absorb in my skin a little bit and then go ahead and use foundation. Alright, so for foundation, I'm gonna use the MAC Studio Fix foundation. I'm in the shade NC25. I'll just shake it up a little bit, and then I'll put it on the back of my hand. Yeah, that much should be okay. It does have a little bit of fragrance, so I'm just mentioning that. Now I'm using my Sigma 3D HD Beauty Blender. You guys already know I really love it, but before that I'll just apply it on my face because I don't want to directly go in with my blender. It's just not the best way to go about it. It absorbs a lot of product in the starting only, so you don't get the most coverage out of your foundation. So yeah, I'm gonna use this. It is a matte foundation, and but yeah, it's fine on my dry skin as well. I do like it, but because I have already used an oil underneath, so I think it's gonna be a little dewy today. So I'm using this blender, and I'll just start blending my foundation, and let's see how it goes on the oil. I already know it's a nice foundation. Usually it does start drying up very quickly, but since I think I have used an oil underneath, it is fine. It's not super drying right now. So I'll just blend that into my skin, and then we can move on to our next step. Alright, so for concealer, I'm using my all-time favorite, the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I really like it. This time I'm using the shade light beige. So it is just like a 1 or 2 shade lighter than my skin tone, so it's going to be a little highlighting. So I'll just apply it wherever I need that bit of highlighted effect, and not a lot because this has really nice coverage, so you don't need to put a lot. I do have very bad acne pus pimple kind of a thing going on right here, so I'm not gonna apply a lot of product. So even if you can see it peeking through, I will let that be, because I don't want foundation to get into my skin and, you know, make it even worse. So let's just ignore that. And yeah, I think that's all that I'm gonna apply. Anyways, you'll already see kitni coverage is pe. I'll take this side of my blender again and I'll start blending. So why I do this, because it just gives your cheeks a very beautiful lifted effect. Even if you don't contour or bronze up, you'll still see that effect very slightly, and it does make a very huge difference. So I'll just do that. So when it comes to my eyes, I'm just gonna, you know, blend wherever I have applied the product. I'm not gonna drag it too much. Like, completely focus the product on my inner corner and then on my outer corner, not dragging it too much, just focusing it right there. So that is the reason that it will create that lift, and that is what will highlight your face. So again, going on with the back side of my blender so that it, you know, smudges the product in and it doesn't feel like I have a line of different shades going on my skin. So I'll just blend that, and once we are done, we'll move on to powdering our face. Alright, so for powder, I'm gonna go on with the K Beauty loose powder. I really like it. This one is in the shade Banana. I really like it. It's very finely milled, and I'm just gonna take whatever that's on top, not too much, and directly go apply it under my eyes. I'll touch it very softly. Here's this mistake that I used to make. I would literally go very ham and hard on my face because I thought baking is the way, but I do have very dry skin type and it kind of clings. Any powder sometimes clings to my skin, so I go very lightly, I don't put too much pressure on my skin, and that works now. So I'll just apply it slightly, and then I'll not dust it off because I haven't really applied a lot. I'll just let it sink into my skin. Okay, I'll very slightly dab it into my skin. So I'm just packing the product and not putting extra product and then going ahead and dusting it after baking it for like 10 minutes. It doesn't really work for my skin, and it will dry my already very dry skin out. I'm not gonna do that. I'll just apply it under my fine lines as well, and I don't apply powder all over my face because I don't need it. If you're an oily skin type, of course you can go ahead and powder whole of your face. Alright, so next up I have this Glow Crazy palette by Colorbar. This is how that looks like. It's actually a baked blusher trio. So let's open and see. I do have other blushes as well, and we'll see which one we're going to use. So okay, so this is how the palette looks like. It's a 3 baked blusher shades. Of course I can only use these 2 shades. This one is too brown for me, so maybe I can use this as a bronzer. So alright, so I'm gonna go on with the bronzer side. Now this is of course not a bronzer, but mere liye bronzer, so I'm gonna use that. And I'll dig a little, and then let's see how that looks. So थोड़ा सा ऊपर लगाएंगे contour shade पे, of course contour line पे नहीं लगाएंगे, थोड़ा सा ऊपर, so that I get that healthy glow on the skin. So as I can see, it's getting like बहुत light pigment है, so that's really nice. You can use a lot of like, you can go ahead and see how, you know, how pigmented you want it to be, so you have the control. So that's really nice. I'll just take a little bit more and use that. Now honestly, I feel like it doesn't look shiny at all on the face. Yeah, it's not shiny at all on the face. So yeah, works as a bronzer for me. I don't mind using it. So I'll just take a little bit right here as well, just so that everything is cohesive and doesn't look like a brown patch on my face. I think I'm gonna apply that much. I think that looks fine. Now to show you guys how that looks straight up, like let me know, do you guys see any difference? This one of course will look a little more lifted, and let me just keep my mirror like this. Yeah, so this one looks a lot more lifted, I guess. Yeah, so I'll just apply a little bit on this side as well. So it's applying very smoothly. I don't have to dig in the product a lot. I don't have to do a lot. I'm just very smooth. It's going on very smooth. So really like that. It's not at all looking shiny, so that's great. I don't know why in the palette it looks very like it looks like there are some shimmer particles, but aisa kuch nahi hai. It looks really nice. I do like it. I also have these two shades. So this one is the Cheek Illusion blush. This one is in the shade Coral Craving, and then we have a very famous, that is Sweet Scarlet. So I think I'll use one of these because ye already bahut glowy sa lag raha hai, so I will use this one like a matte blush. Let me show you guys the both shades and how they look like. So first we have Sweet Scarlet. It's a very muted pink. It's not to your face pink, so that's that. Aisa kuch lagta hai ye. It's very muted. What that looks like, it's a lot more orange and peach tones. So this is the comparison. This is Sweet Scarlet and this is Sweet, what the this is Sweet Scarlet and this is Coral Craving. So that's that. I think I'm going to use Sweet Scarlet because I want to keep it a little muted. Okay, so it's very pigmented. Oh god, I shouldn't have used a lot. So it's very pigmented. This is how that looks like. I'll dust off and then, okay, it's too pigmented. I need to dust off most of the product. Shit, बहुत pigmented hai. I shouldn't have gone with so much product. Oh god, it's very pigmented. So what I'm gonna do, I'll show you guys what I do when I use a lot of product. So I'll go with my sponge and just dab over it, and you'll see it gets neutralized. Yeah, it's getting lighter, so that's what we want. So I think it's really nice, went on very smoothly, बहुत pigmented है, so you don't need a lot. You can go with a little product and then build it up according to your wish. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think that much is enough. Till the time I'll be done with my makeup, it will get lighter. So I'll just apply a little bit right here as well. Alright, so for highlighter I have this Shimmer Bar palette by Colorbar, and this one is in the shade 001 Rose Glow. So I'll open that and let's see how that is. So this is the packaging, classy Colorbar packaging, nice. I have said this enough already कि packaging बहुत अच्छी है इनकी, and actually it's not too cheap as well. मतलब too cheap तो छोड़ो, it's not cheap. It is for 2000 rupees, so I think it's expensive. It's not a cheap drugstore brand. It's somewhere in middle, like L'Oreal, Milani, so it's somewhere in that range. So like an upper drugstore brand. So this is what the palette looks like. It reminds me of the Bobbi Brown shimmer brick. It's very similar, packaging बहुत similar, or of course so many brands do have the shimmer brick in there. So what this does is basically you have a lot of shades, so you can use them as eyeshadows, like shimmer on your eyeshadows. You can mix it up and use it as one different shade as a highlighter. You can use all these shades separately. You can use this as a glowing blush. So a lot can be done with this palette. It depends how you like to use it. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just take a clean brush and I think I'll swirl the brush somewhere in the middle, बहुत धीरे से. I'll mix a few shades and then, okay, I see some glow. Okay, I thought it was gonna be very shimmery, but ऐसा नहीं है. It's not too shimmery, so I think I'm gonna go a little with a little more product. Okay, so do you guys see I have that beautiful unicorn pink kind of a highlighter, rose gold highlighter basically. So अच्छा लग रहा है ये. Okay, yeah, it does look nice. It's very natural, तो ऐसा नहीं लग रहा that I've applied a powder highlighter. And also I'm using a fat brush क्योंकि मेरे को अपना highlighter brush नहीं दिख रहा अभी. So उस हिसाब से it's looking really nice and it's giving a very healthy glow to the face. So yeah, I do like it. What do you think? It is nice. Again, apply it right here. So you can apply it as a, I remember I used to have this, I still do, but I have to kind of stopped using it. I had this shimmer brick from Swiss Beauty. Alright, so if you have used it, it's very cheap, but when you apply it and use some, I was very scared of applying a shimmery blush on my face, but when I did that, it looks so good on my skin. I won't suggest to use a shimmery blush on textured skin, but if you have kind of a plain skin, then it would look really, really nice. It won't emphasize the texture. It looks really, really nice and gives you a very healthy glow. So yeah, I really, really like that. And I think today also it looks really nice. I don't have a lot of texture right now. So yeah, it looks really nice. I'm gonna apply a little bit on the bridge of my nose, a little bit right here, थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे. Yeah, I think, yeah, so this is what my base is looking currently, and I think it looks fine. So yeah, I do like it. If you want to, you could try this out as well. Guys, so my base is done and this is what it looks like. I hope you guys like it. So yeah, I do really like it. It looks very glowy and very healthy, luminous base. So I do like it. The products, or everything that I've tried up till now, I do really, really like. So let's move on to the eyeshadow, but I think before that let's do our eyebrows. So for that I have this one product that I actually bought. So last time I was ordering something on Nykaa, I found this Etude house drawing eye pencil. So I thought, let me just give it a try. I wanted to buy a few, eyebrow pencils because I wanted to try something new. So I came across this from Etude house and I thought, let me just give it a try. So this one I found it looked very, very similar to the Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil, and I have loved it. It was so good. It is very similar to that, and this is what the tip looks like. So it's a thick and flat slanting tip actually. So it can help you with really good brows. I really loved the Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil, but this one was literally half of its price. So I thought, let me just try it, and I bought it. वैसे तो मैंने एक दो बार try करा है, but I want to use it again today with you guys so that I can give you a proper opinion. I'm kind of confused. I kind of like it and I also don't like it for a few reasons. So I'll just show you guys. Let's use it today again and I'll show you guys. Yeah, I'll first apply, I'll draw a line underneath my brows, fill up a little bit of gaps that I have, and then move to the top and again draw a few hair like strokes and then fill inside. So it does fill up really nice. Let me just zoom in you guys. Wait, yeah, I think that should be fine for now. Let's yeah, so what I'm gonna do is as you saw, I drew a line underneath and then also hair like strokes on the top, and then I'm filling everything inside. So it's not gonna give you hair like strokes, but वैसे fill in करने के लिए it's nice, and I'm just gonna try and make hair like strokes here so that it's easier. I'll try to make it as natural as possible. I don't like thick Instagram brows. Real life में वो नहीं अच्छे लगते, इसलिए what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it very natural, and at the back it also has a spoolie. So at the same time I'm gonna fill in and also merge the product so I have that nice and natural finish. Okay, so first thing first, see, it looks really nice, looks very arched and nice and natural. Do like that, but I don't know what's there in this product that every time I'll apply it, I have a few eyebrow hair falling every time. Abhi bhi, if you saw, one fell down right now. So I don't know, but it breaks. Yeah, अभी भी मेरे स्पूली पे थोड़े brow hair हैं, क्योंकि I don't know why, but it does make my hair fall on my brows. So if you know what I mean, it's a cheap, very cheap. I think I got it for like 200 bucks or something. So if you want to, you can try it. It's a nice product, but I don't know, thoda hair fall hota is all that I'm concerned about. Alright, so that's how my brows look like. I think they look really nice. Yeah, they do look really nice. And now let's move on to eyeshadow, and I have 3 palettes. So first I have this one bewitching eyeshadow from Colorbar only. So this is very cute little eyeshadow. This one is in the shade 002 Eternal Sunshine. So it's very cute and travel friendly, and I got it just because I wanted to have an eyeshadow that I could use most days when I'm traveling, because every time I'm traveling I don't end up using a lot of colors and all of that when I'm actually going out. So this one is really nice and handy, and I mean, I don't have to carry big palette, so that's a yay if I really like it actually. So yeah, this is what that looks like. Now let's open it and show you guys how. Okay, so I have yeah, so okay, so this is what the palette looks like. So I have these 4 shades and a brush right here. Let me just take out the brush first. Yeah, so these are the 4 shades. This is like a 4-pan eyeshadow, so it's really good to create one eye look. I mean, you'll be able to create most probably like 3-4 looks out of this, but all of them are gonna be very similar, because sirf 4 shades here. So you can use one for transition, you can use one for deepening, you can use one for your lid on your inner corner and all of that. So it's a nice palette, especially when if you like these brown golden tones. Especially I think this would go with almost all of your ethnic looks, so it's really nice to carry along. So yeah, this is what it looks like. So we have that one palette, and this one is priced at $7.95. So 800 for this very small palette. I'm hoping कि pigment बहुत अच्छी होगी that I would wanna spend 800 rupees. Otherwise then maybe it's not worth it, because ये shades आपको फिर किसी और palette में भी मिल जाएंगे, and then a lot more shades. So if you want to purchase just one palette, then I would not suggest you go for this, because अगर आपको एक ही palette लेना, I would suggest go ahead and buy other you know, colors also, badi palette, so that you have different shades and you can make a lot more looks with it if you're just investing in one palette. Okay, but if you want something to travel with and you do have other palettes, so this one is really nice if I like the pigment, which we see when we try it. So it has 4 shades and they all were very different. So yeah, that's that. Let me see if I want to try that today. Next up I have this Morphe Truth or Bare palette. So Morphe just launched on Nykaa a few days ago. I'll leave the link where I showed you guys my haul, and this is what the palette looks like. It's called Truth or Bare. So when we open it, this is what the shades look like. So it's a very neutral palette. So if you are into browns, if you're into nude shades, you will enjoy this palette. I haven't tried it. I do really like Morphe eyeshadows, they're really nice. So let's see if we want to try this today. So yeah, I'll just keep that right here. Next up I also have another one from Morphe also. So this is 35G bronze gold palette. So again, this is a palette which has so many brown shades that I think that's all you really need. So I'll just open it. Again, classic Morphe packaging. I'll remove the film. Okay, so yeah, this is what that looks like. So I think today we just have these options where we can only try brown shades today. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with you guys. And yeah, I think that's all the browns you'll ever need. If you're a makeup artist, I think you get everything that you would want. Especially if you are into ethnic looks, I think this is a really nice palette. Color scheme is so good. You can create smoky eyes, you can create a little burgundy pink shades, you can create that bronze golden eyeshadow looks, and a little peach tones as well. So there's a lot that you can do with this palette. It looks like sort of brown tones hi honge, but no, you can do a lot with this palette. So yeah, it's a nice one. This one retails for 2400, that one Truth or Bare retails for 1700, but of course aapko discount bhi mil jayega Nykaa pe. I'll leave the links if you guys would wanna buy any of this. Okay, so let's let me just decide which one I want to use today, and then maybe see. Okay, so since I've used a lot of Colorbar products today, so I'm not going to use the eyeshadow today. I'll use it on my Instagram or some other YouTube tutorial, so we can do it there. But today I want to use these two palettes. I don't want to choose between one, so I think I'm gonna switch between these two palettes and see what I like. So shade I'm gonna use this one. The brushes that I'm gonna use are mostly gonna be from PAC Eye Squad brush set. So yeah, this is the brush that I'm using right now. And so when I apply it, so as you can see, thoda sa there is a little bit of fallout on the palette, and that happens with all Morphe palettes that I've used before as well. So that's that. It's not a problem. It doesn't have fallout on your eyes, but palette pe thoda sa fallout hai, which does happen usually with pigmented eyeshadows. So oh, I forgot to prime my lids. I'm gonna do that and come back. Then blend it. I'll take it inside, towards the inside of my crease, and then we can blend it a little on the outwards and upwards. Take that on a pencil brush, and this also has fallout. All the shades will have fallout, so I'm just gonna dust up a little bit. So yeah, I'll show you. So this is where I'm gonna place this shade. Okay, so this will just deepen my outer corner, and it will create that shadow, that depth that you need to have really nice 3D blended eyeshadows. So I really like doing that. And as you can see, the color is really pigmented, looks really nice. Just gonna blend it into the last shade that we did, and yeah, I'll just take it a little to the inside, not a lot. I want to focus the shade on the outer corner only. And as you can see, thoda sa fallout ho gaya mere under eyes pe. So, and it's a dark color, so if I don't clean that up strategically, it's gonna ruin my base. So I'll not touch that right now, and I'll just start blending the edges of the shade first. Basically, I'm not taking any more eyeshadow, dusting off anything that's in there right now, and I'll just try and blend the outer edges. So what that will do, that will soften up the edges, and then it will also blend the shade in the last shade that we applied, which we also will deepen after this. But right now we're just creating a base, and then we will go ahead and deepen any shades that we want. Alright, so as you can see, I have already blended everything in. So now I'm gonna apply a little transition shade on my inner corner. So I think I'll go with this one. It's a little dusty pink, not even dusty pink, it's a very different shade. So I'm gonna apply that. It's very light. I'll just take the same brush, take a little bit, dust off the excess, and then apply it right here, so that I have some transition going on before I go on with my shimmer shade. And yeah, maybe this was not the right choice of the color, but let's go ahead with it right now. So yeah, I'm gonna apply it with a very light hand. I just want a little shadow there. I don't want a prominent color. So I'm just gonna apply, blend, and apply and blend. As you can see, I'm using a very small blending brush so that I have the control over the shadow. I don't want to, smear it all over my eyes. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll apply a little bit and then keep blending it. So what I'm gonna do on the lid, so I don't want to create a cut crease. So what I'm gonna do, I'll just take one shimmer shade out of this on my finger, because I really like applying shimmer shades and glittery shades with my fingers. They apply the best with your fingers, because the warmth of your finger can apply the shade really well and nicely pigmented. So I think I'm gonna go with this champagne shade right here. It's very smooth, very smooth. So this is what that looks like. As you can see, it's nicely pigmented. It's also very smooth. So I'll should I apply it right in the middle? Okay, let's see. Let's apply it right in the middle first, and then see if I want to take it. Okay, so yeah, it looks really beautiful. It's very nice and natural kind of a color. You can go ahead and build it. And now what I'm gonna do is I'll take a very small brush. So this brush like this. So I'm gonna take the brush and apply right here. So actually the brush is also applying the shade really nicely pigmented, actually more than the finger, so that's good as well. So if you want to go ahead with the brush, you can do that. So what I do is when I don't want to create a cut crease, I take this brush and I kind of create an illusion of the line without actually cutting my crease. So yeah, something like this, right? So it looks like I have cut my crease, but I haven't actually, and yeah, it was easier. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And now I'll just apply it over the lid as well, and then blend it with the darkest shade that we applied right here. Alright, so I'm done with both of my eyes. I'm just gonna apply it on the lower lash line. So on the lower lash line, actually I'm gonna go with the mix of this shade and this shade. So on the outer corner I'll make it darker, and then on the front I'll just keep it. So I again want to dust it because you don't want the product under your eyes, like the fallout. So yeah, I'll very lightly apply it. Alright, so next up for mascara, I'm gonna use my current favorite Natasha Moor mascara. This is so good. I have not put it down ever since I have gotten it, and it's just so good. I really like it. It lengthens my lashes. It kind of curls them as well, because my poker state lashes, they just don't work with any mascara. Mostly I don't like a mascara easily because my lashes are super straight and nothing works, but this one is very good. I love it. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit today. I'll not go bang on with my mascara because I want to go on with falsies. So I'll just apply a little bit, and then we can move ahead with falsies. As you can see, I've applied very little and it still looks really nice. So yeah, I'll finish that and then we can do falsies. Alright, so we are done with our eyes. If you want, you can stop right here, but I'm gonna go and apply some lashes. So for that, I'm gonna use these Scarlet eyelashes. I got them from Amazon at a really good price, so you can check them out. I have been using this brand's lashes ever since I can remember now, because I really like them. They are very nice quality and comparatively very cheaper than everything else. So this one was a pack of 10 eyelashes. So yeah, I'm gonna apply one of these today. Alright, so I'm done with my lashes. Now I'm just gonna apply some kajal and tightline my eyes using the Natasha Moor kajal. This is the Call Me Fantastic, and I'm just gonna apply that, and then we'll be done. Alright guys, so we're almost done. I'm just gonna apply some lipstick, and for that I'm using these two, and this one is the Sugar Matte Attack Transfer Proof lipstick in the shade Caffeine Bandit. First I'm gonna outline my lips using this. This is a really beautiful dark brown, so I really have been enjoying using that. So I'm just gonna take a mirror and outline with that. It's a very smooth lipstick. I really like sugar lipsticks. Alright, so now as you can see, I've outlined my lips, and now I'm gonna go with this Nykaa lipstick. This is in the shade Wake Up and Makeup. It's a really beautiful nude shade. I'm just gonna apply it in the middle and blend it with the dark shade, just so it looks a beautiful nude. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is what my makeup looks like and I really like it. I love the eyes, I love the base, the lips, everything is so on point. Even my brows look really nice, although I'll not lie about the fact that the eyebrow pencil does pull out my brow hair, but I love the outcome. So I think you can try it. Otherwise, all the products I have loved, absolutely really like them. So yeah, I think you can definitely try all of the products that I've tried today. All of them get a thumbs up from my side. Yeah, I really liked it. Let me know what you think about it, and let me know if you'd like me to do more such videos in which I talk and do my makeup and maybe give you life updates or whatever, anything. But you know, if you want me to do more makeup tutorials, let me know. I will do that for you guys. I really liked doing today's video. It was fun. So yeah, I'd like to do that again with you guys. And now if you liked it, you know what to do. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you so much.